everyone, so this dress and here. Okay, I was trying to figure out for the longest time what to do with this. I was like, oh, I can make like a jumper, not a jumper, what everyone was making during Queen's Gambit, and I cannot remember. Pinafore. I thought about making a pinafore, but I was like, it's like super shiny, and it's got like, it's supposed to, I guess, look like lizard skin. I'm not sure. I'm assuming alligator. And I just couldn't, yeah, wasn't happy with that. And then I figured it out. Stays. Hopefully next year I'll be going to Run Fair with a bunch of girls. I'm gonna be sewing most of it probably, but you know, going to Run Fair, and I want stays, but I need to try and make them first. So mock-up stays that I can wear with outfits too, because it's black. I think it'd be really cool. So I'm going to take this apart and hopefully make wearable stays with it. Probably line it with like that stuff that I used, the fabric I used for the Jack Skellington thing, and then put binding over the edges, like a nice black binding. Yeah, so I'm gonna seam this. I'm just babbling at this point. I'm gonna seam rip this apart and hopefully get some stays out of this. So let's go on that journey. Oh, and then before we go into that, I am planning on using the corset pattern that I did to make my belt corset as a base to figure out the stays. So because I know it's for my measurements, I can use that and then take a picture of stay patterns and then just make it fit into that. You'll see. So I did the back pieces, and I don't know, can you see it? Kind of. Here, if I turn it this way. I'm gonna have to hand sew these because with the machine, do you see all those little like loopy bits? That's the thread of the fabric getting pushed by the needle of the, when I go and do these, the stitching from the sewing machine. So I'm going to I'm just gonna hand sew this. So I have, what do I have left? So this was the back piece. I have the front piece that I have to hand sew, the front side piece, and the back side piece. Let me count real quick. So with all these pieces, after counting each boning channel, I have 31 boning channels for one side, and then I have 62 total that I have to do now by hand. So I'm just gonna be working that off camera and then we'll get back to when I start stitching everything together and adding the bias, because I do have leftover fabric from the project that I did with Martha. So, yep. So here's an update on how far I've gotten. So I finished one side with all the like cording kind of boning, like not real boning, because this is just, you know, more for I don't know how to explain it. Like everyday use, but you know, because boning can be considered everyday use. And then we have this piece that still needs to be boned, and then the side that it needs to get sewn to. It is, like, I tried to make it reversible, so here's, you know, this side. It's been a few weeks. I am like done with this. Mentally, I am done with this, because if you look, like, this one takes so much work to do, and I'm just tired. So yeah, it might take a couple days off, but I just wanted to give an update of how far I've gotten in the past few weeks. Oh, okay. So I have finally put all the pieces together. I have to add, I made 2 small rolls of bias binding to put on the seams and push towards one end or the other. Most likely, like, for like this one up here, where does it go? It would be pushed that way. And then this one would, I think, also be pushed that way? I don't know. But they might all get pushed to the front. I have to figure it out. But that's what might happen. They're probably gonna get cut thinner, and like I said, I have this really thin bias binding that I made. I have 2 of these. This one's bigger for some reason. No clue why. They were all the same size. But that's what I'm gonna do next. And then once the bias is on, then I can add the strap pieces on. And once those are on, then I can do the binding. Okay, so one thing, it's a pain in the butt, especially tabs, and I'm noticing like tapping right here. So I don't know if like I have to like put a string to like tighten that up or something. It is definitely going to be a stretch to get it across. I'm also worried that the tabs, and I didn't do this one right, so yay. I'm just worried the tabs aren't low enough. That makes sense. Like, I don't know. I'm also worried that, like, oh, if I flip it this way and snap myself, most likely. You can see what it looks like on this side. That's just super cute, but I had a blackout on right now. I'm worried I'm not gonna get this done before the video needs to come out, because it's a lot of hand sewing that I have to do, and there's so many places that I messed up, and I'm taking my time. I really am. I'm just, yeah, how do I explain this? I'm getting really frustrated from working on the same project for so long, and I'm kind of like ready to just kind of like put it off to the side for a little bit. I haven't decided yet, plus because I need to start stuff for December, because I want to be fitness. Like Angela Clayton, that's why. Yeah, I was gonna do like a minute, and now I'm doing more than that. Oh, okay. So, yeah. If I don't add more to this, as probably as the end of the video, I haven't decided yet. I am gonna keep working on this, and maybe we'll have one more update about this. So we'll see. there is the finished reversible stays mock-up that I created. I definitely know that I have to make some adjustments, like in the bust area on the side it gaps a little bit, so I need to take that in on the pattern, and then I think also add a little bit into like the waist area. I'm thinking, I haven't decided yet, but yeah, that's my stays.